I will play my very first game against human opponent on chess.com in just a moment. And this is the first game in this Let's Play Chess series, where I will feature my first 100 games on chess.com ever. My name is Zemalf, and I've been doing Let's Play videos, playing video games on YouTube for 15 years. And I play a lot of turn-based tactics strategy games. And I figured that I need to play the king or queen of turn-based tactics or turn-based strategy games, chess. So here we are. I have not played against humans, as mentioned. I've played very occasionally against computers, bots, couple of over-the-board games with friends like decades ago, kind of more or less knowing how the pieces move, and that's it. But in the recent years, especially after seeing Queen's Gambit on Netflix, I got interested in chess more, and I've been watching a lot of chess content, doing puzzles, playing bots and computers, and kind of inspired by content creators like Gotham Chess, Anna Crumling, aka Nemsko Hikaru, learning about chess on a theoretical level. I feel now's a good moment for me to put that in practice and actually start playing chess. So welcome. Hopefully you will find this entertaining, useful, even as I can't teach you chess because I'm an absolute beginner. But as I've been watching content from those experienced players, there were moments when I felt like that I would have wanted to watch someone who's absolute beginner make mistakes, kind of giving me the courage to actually play myself, that it's okay to make mistakes. Everyone has to start somewhere. So hopefully this will inspire some of you to try chess yourself, maybe. And the last thing, before we jump into the game, as I have been doing videos for years, playing games, I'm used to explaining my thinking. Why am I doing something? Because I have not done this before. I'm doing this all live, unedited, and the game you're about to see will be my first. I don't know how much chess will fry my brain in a way that I can't vocalize the thoughts. Hopefully I'll be able to. We'll see after the first game, but that's my intention. So even that I can't teach you about chess, as said, you will hopefully understand why I'm doing some things, and also those moments when I make mistakes. Why did I do them? Because I didn't notice something. We'll see. But let's begin the very first game of chess. Let's say real chess game, because it is against humans. It is competitive because it is rated. And yeah, let's see. First of many. Okay, here we go. I am playing 10-minute rapid games. I forgot to mention that in the early game. Let's start with e4. Or not. Let's try again. First game was not a success. Let's start by developing our pieces and see how the game evolves. So from watching content over the years, I have this theoretical knowledge of I need to develop the minor pieces. I need to control the center. But when we go into the mid-game, end-game, I'll be just doing things on the fly, figuring things out. Okay, So the bishop is attacking like that. So how do we defend? Do we place our own kind of in the same way? Let's mirror. I don't know. Let's see how that goes. So it's attack is there, but we have that defended. I think I will go straight for the... Wait, that is attacked by multiple pieces. I have none on this apart from the one in here. Do I still do it? They take it, I take, they take. I can take with the queen, but they have 3 on it, which is pretty tricky. Okay, let's do it like that. I don't think I can go to the d4, I don't know. Let's see what the review says afterwards. I would like to take the bishop here to pin it on the queen. They have not, well, now they move their pawn. So I'm thinking I will take that. Because then, at least, if nothing else, it's just a trade-off pieces. But just let them come here, they will open their queen here. Also, would maybe like to pin this one. Yeah, you know what, let's go there first. So I think if they take, I'll take with the horse. Or knight. In Finland we call these horses, so I might occasionally call this a horse. Or I might call the bishop a messenger, if my brain goes in such a mode. So I would like to castle and see what we do after that. They will probably castle as well. Interestingly, they did not talk. This will possibly turn into a very passive game. Kind of probably 2 beginners knowing how to move the pieces and have no idea about attacking. All right, well, that was actually a complete mistake. Of course, they can take the horse. I wasn't even thinking. Oh man. Yeah, so that's a horse for them on knight. But let's take that now. And see how the game develops from there. If I could get the horse in there, which now in theory would be possible, but actually this kind of prevents it. I'm thinking that would I like to pin this knight as well. But for this one I will simply take this back. And kind of keep that pin on. I probably now will push here. Let's just see what happens. Will I have this extra pawn now, watching that space as well? And I can also move the rook in the middle. The rook here would have an open file already, but they have not moved their bishop yet. That doesn't do much. Basically prevents movement from here. I think this helps me push this, because there's now one less card on this tile as they moved their bishop away. They are trying to do something from the backwards. They are threatening my rook right now. Interesting approach. They can take this one pawn after that. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that. Okay, at least let's not give them the rook. Yeah, plundering that horse away in the beginning, that's kind of was a little rough. Actually, this kind of taking this one away. Well, if they take with the queen, we trade queens, and I'd actually be okay with it. So let's just take that one. If they take our queen, we take with the rook, probably from here. This pawn is not. Yeah, I was just thinking that this one is not defended at the moment. Now the question is, do we? Actually, I will do this. They will take that with the king, and I might check after that with the rook. Okay, interesting. I don't know why they abandoned. Because they were doing better than I did. Okay, I actually need to play 5 games to be ranked. Okay. Let's review this game. Let's kind of learn from that. Let's see what it probably shows me. Yeah, 2 blunders. Yeah. Okay, interesting. Let's see. I'm using Levy as my coach, Gotham Chess. Okay, so this was all normal. Your opponent just left the pawn hanging. Right. I should have taken that. Okay. And they didn't take my. Yeah. Okay. I'm. Such a. Yeah. Okay. So I basically made a mistake with both bishop and the knight there, letting this pawn first have a chance to take that one. Okay. Yeah. Need to watch out for those ones, but again, first game, a little bit nervous. Yeah, I should have done that. Then they of course do that. Then we play this kind of a normal things here. That's a good move from them. I think because they moved the knight, they didn't realize that I have the opening for their queen. And when I took their queen. Oh wait, I had the knight there. I mean the bishop. I didn't even see that I had the. I didn't even see that I had the bishop there, but they could have taken with the knight, and then I would have taken that one, but they would have not lost there yet. Okay. Well, that was the first. Let's play a new game. And I didn't notice that I need to play 10 games. I mean 5 games to be ranked. So I guess this first video will be those 5 games. And then we'll start with the ranked ones. Let's continue and develop our pieces here. I could just go for the check, but I will just go here with the bishop. Interesting. Right, because there's no pawn here, so now I should go here to defend it. It was not really my plan, but let's do it. So let me defend this. We can castle already. Okay, we just trade bishops. And my queen is open. Do I care about knights coming in there? They of course took the pawn now because I didn't have mine. I should have taken the knight out first. So they can take here. But I'm not super worried about that one. I think I will just develop my... So let's do the... Thinking what will this do? We'll open the... If they would take, that would... Let's develop the knight. I think I will push my pawn to see if they would make a mistake with their queen. Okay, that's just trade. I'm okay with that. Things opening here. This is defended by the knight, so I'm threatening their queen. So let's go there. They can put the pawn in front, in which case I would probably go back with the bishop. Then they can push this forward, which puts my bishop on kind of a journey forward. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, as I expected. Is there something? Okay, this 3 pawns. Pawns like this is a little crazy. Can I threaten their pieces? They have not developed anything. This kind of puts me in a good spot. I'm thinking that what if I just take now? Let's go here. I was hoping to castle here to get my king into safety because they have all the pieces there. So that would be my little advantage. Okay, they moved the bishop there, which is interesting. Kind of it doesn't do anything behind the pawns, really. Let's do the castling now, just to get king off the center. Okay, interesting movement. This actually gives me interesting options against the queen. This would obviously be bad. Well, that does stop me a little bit from doing what I was planning to do. But interestingly, what if I take here, they can take that with the queen. Can take that with the queen. What if I move this one here? Would threaten there. I actually like that quite a bit. Can also, it would have threatened check there. The pawn structure a little bit weird. I think I need to get my queen out, but how? Like if I... It looks like my right mouse key is a little bit messy with the contacts. I can actually go here for check. Can't I? Does that do something? Can take this pawn if nothing else. Yeah. So to check. Maybe try to get something done with. Of course, I can now go with the bishop there because they're. Oh, that's actually really good. Accidental genius. I can go with the bishop here, threatening their rook, and if they take with the queen, I can take. They have no defense there. They can of course move their rook. In which case, I could take their knight. They could take my queen. I could take their queen, so it would be a trade. Right, I do have this one as well if I just left them here because they are defended. That rook does not do anything. Is there checks? There's check there, but that doesn't do anything. You would just take. Can I do anything with that? No, I think I will take. Right, actually they can take that just with. So it was trading bishop for the knight. But then if their queen goes there, does that open something for me? I think I still like that. I don't know why, but I like it. I should bring my... Oh, right. Still just a trade. So now I'm completely in the open, but that's okay for me. Let's start preparing a little bit of battery here. I only have 4 minutes left. I'm not gonna charge into the queen, and I'm hoping I can keep my queen. It's bishop versus knight. I think I will go with my pawn here. Because they have to do something about this with their rooks. Can I do something with this? Really? If they take that, yeah, I can move this here, then I would be defending with the knights as well. I do like that. They threaten my knight now, which is a problem. But I can just move here. It's not doing much right now. Actually, no, they still take it. Right, because they can take it with that one. That's out of question. This one is possibility. But then I don't defend this with double, but that's fine. Yeah, I think we'll just go here. I need to start making moves quicker. I'm using time because I have no idea what I'm doing. So I can change the defender to this side. If they want to take that. Do I care about that one? Not really. Actually, I will just take this one here because this pawn is hanging. I need to make space for my king in the back line. It's interesting. I can escape in the side, or I can threaten the rook from here. Now we would be just trading there if we would do that. I think I will do that. If they take, I take with my knight. And now they are double defending that. So I can get my horse here again. Now I'm not defending this one, so it's hanging. I'm dumbass. Let's see if they see that. This one. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. So they will eventually... Let's just trade like this. Then when they take, we take. So we are just trading things. Making it very, very, very equal. I have to defend my... rook with the king. Yeah, now they have a lead on 7 pawns against wait, if they come here, I can come here. Okay, we can do that. We have a escape route now. Need to start eating these pawns. We have 50 seconds left. Every move needs to be quick. We'll take pawn here next I think. Let's go for the pawn here. Immediately getting into quite a tricky game. No idea. Start pushing the pawns. Gave me that pawn. I'm running out of time. I don't want to lose in time. I want to lose some other way. Let's do very quick moves here. Okay. That will promote into queen, and that would be GG's. They won in time. Because we don't get extra time on these rabbits. So I need to move faster in the early game. It's already showing me raiding here. Interesting. It shows that I didn't do any blunders. But I definitely didn't play well. Mistakes were made. So I should have taken that one. Just to trade pieces. Yeah, I gave them that and I gave them the... They started running with that. And then I left that one unguarded because of that. Yeah, I was losing, but I got control. Okay, that was a good move. I was doing okay here, but just the mistakes early on. Yeah, I rushed into that bishop move. Okay, yeah, should have pushed there. Yeah, that was smart. Interesting. I should have taken the pawn. Ah, right, to keep like trade pawns for pawns. Ah, that's true. Should have taken care of the pawn that is far, and they could have not stopped it with that rook. Yeah, now I see. Chess is hard. But that's why we are here. Yeah, then I just ran out of time. It would be interesting to play this out. But oh well. Let's play our third game. Let's go with e4. Nice and easy. Do I want to go there right away? I think I will. Even that it's a little bit early maybe for that one. I don't know. Is it early? Then I will take the pawn forward. Take the bishop out, pin it to the queen. The usual. Go from there. And again, not waste time in this early mid-game. Not make the similar mistakes I did in the previous one. Okay. Disconnected. Oh. No honest good games yet. Just two games that ended immediately, and the only real game I lost on time with some quite big mistakes. Okay. Let's just play a new one. Okay. Interesting. So their bishop come up in here. Guess we start with c6. Interestingly, they are just coming out with one pawn move, not coming to the center. Should give me advantage here. And I could even, well, they can take their horse out, but I could go and take my bishop out as well. Think I want you out first. I think I like that spot. Kind of if they would make a mistake there, they okay. And now I'm doing the same thing again. They can push there. push their guys around, so push my bishop around. I don't really know what to do with that. Let's keep on traversing here. I'm okay with that. They are making this big pawn structure. That's someone who knows the game could probably punish a little bit. But let's see how we do. We could check their king at any moment with queen. But I'll try to put my horse out. I do want to make space for so I want my bishop to be here. I'll try to get them there. Maybe some idea to go for the king. Let's move the pawn forward and just take control of the center. Yeah, I need to do the pawn and the bishop first so that I can castle. Get the king to safety. It's an interesting thing because I can only do this for the first time once, and here we are. Not too happy with that one game that we actually played, but for my first game, it is what it is. Okay, so they could come out with their bishop, kicking my knight. That would probably be the most annoying move. If they do that, I could... No, but that doesn't help. Yeah, but need to just move my knight. Okay, so yeah, get their knights out. Let's continue taking the center. This one is now not defended. Interesting. If they would take with, well, the horse is there as well. I'm thinking that should I always take this? I think I should. Just thinking that is it early? Now we can start checks. Checks and get these guys out. So let's do the check now. This basically makes them so that they can't castle. Well, actually they can still do something else and not move the king. I think moving the king is still their best move from the little I know about chess. Because if they move their pawn forward, they kind of leave these guys undefended here. One is attacking my guy. I'm okay if they come with the horsey. So let's castle now. Can I think if I go here, that will give me a chance to go here and attack the horsey if I want. I keep calling it horse and horsey. Well, you know what I'm talking about. And also give some interesting possibilities to attack the king from like this square. These squares. So with both my bishops I did the same thing. They ran me around with their pawns. I have no idea if that's a bad thing or not. They get to develop their pawns. I get to move my bishop to a different idea. Tough to say. Could move my queen here. If I move my queen here, where would my... So if I move here first, they can't attack that yet, right? I'm threatening their rook. So they can't do much about that. And then I'm threatening something by putting the horse here. And then having the queen in this tile. If the bishop is not there. And they might move their bishop so that they can defend the rook with their queen. But I would take the rook if I can, because from there I can then go and take the pawn as well. But a lot depends on kind of do they move their rook away? That's an option as well. Then I think I will just continue threatening this. Okay. I would like to play one game to the end. Let's see what the review says about this one. Okay, 88.5. The opponent was playing okay as well. Yeah, I don't think there was kind of anything too special in here. Yeah. Of course, kind of some minor things that I should have done better. But it's still, with all of this, it is showing me advantage of 1.17. Okay, yeah, it probably would have been better for them to block with the bishop, yeah. Not probably, I think the engine is right. So, I was better off when and I think my plan of attack was good here. Like with kind of trying to go for the attack there. Okay, let's do another game. Playing with the blacks. I think I will go. With c6 again when playing here. Okay, they are threatening my knight right away. Interesting move. Guess I just block that with like that. And now that I did this, I think I will take my guy out. They are pinning the pawn a little bit. They might have some ideas for like come for some weird check. You can't move, you are defending it. Yeah, that's not gonna work, is it? Okay, this... I definitely don't want to be pinned with the knight there, so I'll move out of that one and see what they do with their bishop. I'm blocking my own bishop's back. This is way too cramped. I don't don't like how this is kind of going, but let's start. Let's start doing something in the middle. So opening places for the bishop and stuff. Okay, that's fine. At least we can now castle. They can castle. They're playing way faster than me. Okay, they're planning on attacking here, but that's fine. Just castle. Probably should have pushed their bishop back with the pawn. Not sure. If I take there, that's undefended. If I go, should I go like this to attack that like aggressively? And then I have the knights if they would take on that side. It's kind of up to them which do they take, or do they take. Yeah, I would have opened that one as well. I'm okay with them actually. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Because I'm defending the knights if they would do something crazy with their queen. See if they castle at some points or not. There we go. I think pushing this knight away could be a good idea. Otherwise I'm not in a rush. Because I have the knight watching that one. I need to get my bishop out. This would give me space to put, especially now that they moved there. That is a little bit of an attack there, which I would probably be okay with. If I do this and they take my queen, am I okay with that? But I need to make space for you to run away as well if they come with... yeah, that's actually a little bit nasty there. I think I will need to attack this one. Yeah. Let's do that. Oh, that was a complete blunder. Complete blunder in there. But I'm attacking your queen now, so let's call it planned. It was not. Okay, well that's a mistake from them. Thank you. Take that queen. Yeah, they didn't like that. I'm never gonna resign. I will play every game to the end. Rating is 565. 565? Oh. I don't start in 400. What the heck? With what? Okay. Yeah, this was not this was not played so well by either of us. Let's see. Yeah, that was a blunder fest. Let's see. So all this was fine. Until here, everything is okay. The engine says I should have gone with the knight to h5. Yeah, that was weird. Right, I should have pushed to attack the bishop and kind of lock them in place, of course. I was so focused on developing. Yeah. Okay, so when there's a chance to attack bishop, you should. Interesting. Yeah, they should have gone for that way because that would have threatened the knight. I was expecting that one. And of course I should have taken that with the knight. Yeah. And here I should have kicked the knight. I understand these now that I see them from the engine. But yeah, I think this might be kind of a typical beginner error. That's kind of this sort of moving piece away from the front. Discovered attack, I think that's called. Discovered check, or if it's against king, discovered check, but discovered attack. So I think that's why they didn't notice that at all. And this was a weird move because it doesn't do anything. They were thinking that I attacked the bishop, but they forgot their queen. That will probably happen to me as well. Okay. I didn't get to play any game to the end, but this was the beginning of my chess journey. And chess.com says I'm 565. I'm a little bit terrified of playing 565 rated right away instead of the 400, but let's go with that. Okay. The first step has been taken. I have played online chess against human opponents and I was nervous as hell. I don't know. Let me know what you thought of this. Like, obviously you don't need to point out my mistakes or what I'm doing. I can see them from the engine. But tell what you are thinking. I will try to improve. I was trying to explain what I was thinking, and obviously when I was not explaining about something, I missed those. And then sometimes the enemy, opponent, I guess I should say, took advantage. But thank you very much for watching. I think, actually, I will need to check, like, were those just some like rated games, or like were there just some rating games, or were they actually rated games? I think it might be clear that I don't know. I'm thinking about that 100 games. What's my goal? Will I start counting them now, or do I count those 5? I think I will maybe count those 5. I will see kind of were the ratings going up and down in those games as well, or was it just evaluating how I play and how I do? So we'll see about that. But either way, we'll continue. Let's play chess next time. And some of these will be like offline recording like this that I play on my own here. And some of them will be done on live streams. All my live streams are happening both on Twitch and YouTube. I multi-stream on those. And then I will just split these chest parts then into the same playlist. And the playlist link is in the video description. For you to watch if you catch this on a later date or whenever you do. I organize all my videos into playlists because that's my preferred way of consuming content on YouTube, watching playlists. So if you decide to go with this, that'll be great. And I do have to ask for you to comment, as I said already. But also, if you like this, do hit the like button. That helps me a lot. And if you think you'll enjoy this series, or possibly check out my video gaming let's playing, do subscribe to the channel. And I will see all of you next time. Until then, take care. Bye bye.